Stream is on, is working and stuff. So give me 2 seconds and we shall see. Yep, there we go. So, yep, welcome to my FMP video for college games design. And today we're going to be taking a look at the game that has inspired me for my game, Project Resistance. That is Sonic Mania Plus. Now, as most people would know, this is the main choice for me, as I am really, really fond of this franchise. So, this definitely works for me, is in general. But yeah, we're gonna review this game. We're gonna talk about the good things that it's done, the things that have inspired me for my own game, mainly the art style, as I'm focusing primarily on the art-based work of this FMP. But we'll also be looking about what I think this game and this franchise in general could improve on. And it's gonna take a bit of time, considering this is the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise and the history of this franchise hasn't been too great. As you can see, I religiously play this game way too much, but we're gonna go usual Sonic and Tail. No, I pressed the wrong button. We don't want to do Titanic Monarch Zone. We definitely don't want to do that, because that is the final level in, well, the final major level, so the FML, if you will. I'm going to turn and Knuckles mode off. I'm going to go Mania mode. Here's one thing that kind of inspires me for my game as of right now. It gives you different types of options for the game, like Debug Mode. You got different styles of gameplay as well. So in this game, Sonic has different abilities, and he takes it from other games from his franchise. For example, you can have the new Drop Dash from Sonic Mania. You can have Sonic CDs with the Super Peel-Out. Or you can have Sonic 3 and Knuckles. But because, I'm feeling a bit nostalgic, so we're going to go Sonic 3 and Knuckles. We're going to go straight into this. Now, the one thing I have to start off with right now is I love this game's art style. It's so colourful and rich and pure and everything. And, oh no. And as you can already see, I mean, if you just look at the frames of animation, there is so many frames of animation in this game already that it's just incredible. This Sega wanted to go with between the Sega Mega Drive and the whatchamacallit, and the Sega Saturn. They didn't want to go past the Sega Saturn, which we will see later. But here, this is kind of what inspires me for my own game, and that is, as I say, the art style. I mean, just look at it, how vibrant and colourful it is. And definitely Sonic keeps his appeal from, you know, his Mega Drive days. This obviously was, if you're not familiar with this game at all, this was a celebration game to celebrate Sonic the Hedgehog's 25th anniversary. So it came out in 2017, 2018 maybe? I could be wrong. But yeah, no, I fully love this game, and it got an expansion pack about a year or two later with inclusions of two characters that haven't been seen in about 20 years, Mighty the Armadillo and Ray the Flying Squirrel. And, oh, yep, I forgot we got the Chaos Emeralds, so that doesn't matter. But yeah, I think the main thing that inspires me for my game with this game personally is the fact that anybody can pick it up and know what they're doing. It's the same with every single old video game from the 90s and 80s, I feel, to the point where you can just pick it up and go. Like, you don't need a tutorial as you do in games nowadays. Even 2D games, for example, Cuphead. That's a good example for what I'm going to point out. It's like, oh, we could have gone for the achievement, sorry. But yeah, Cuphead, for example, has tutorials and everything, and it teaches you how to play the game, and, you know, yada yada yada, that's fine. But I think that now we're kind of, see, we're hitting the point where nostalgia is one humongous thing for everybody nowadays. That's why mainly this game was created, because, I mean, the amount of fan service in this one game, it's unreal, because it's got levels from Sonic 1, 2, 3, and, you know what, just to prove that my point, We were Sonic 1, now we're in Sonic 3 special stages, but this ain't no special stage, friend. This is a bonus stage. And what I mean, oh, okay, I think I know how okay. This is a bonus stage, so instead of collecting Chaos Emeralds in this stage, you collect blue spheres, and you can actually get medals for that, and that unlocks different modes. As you can see, we're kind of cheating. I'm kind of going the wrong way, because I think this is what you're supposed to do. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, and I've just messed that up, but you know what? I'm feeling quite confident. Alright, here we go. No! Okay, yeah, messed it up. My bad. But yes, as I say, it's just so simplistic to the point where anybody can pick it up and be like, yep, I know what I'm doing. I don't need no stinking tutorials. And I think that's exactly, I know that's exactly what I want to go with. I don't want to have the player have to go through like a 5 to 10 minute, tutorial level where they're just like, oh, I want to get to the game already. They can just go for the game and experiment for themselves, you know? I think, and that kind of goes into the point where when I was a kid and I played video games, I didn't ever go to the tutorial level. I never did, apart from Minecraft, because Minecraft's tutorial levels were just elite. I'm sorry. But, yeah, like, I think it's just experimentation. That's the main key of, that's my main appeal that I want to kind of get across. I don't want kids to have to go through and say, I'm so bored, I'm only on the tutorial and it's taken about 10 to 20 minutes. And nobody wants that. Come on, let's be honest. So I want to go back to the days where I think, you know, you don't have to. And mainly, I don't know why I'm discussing this, because I should be discussing the art style of the game. Art style wise, I don't know what the hell happened there, but oh wait, I can't. I apologize for my language right there. I keep forgetting this is supposed to be going on my college thing and not my actual YouTube channel. I apologize for that, but we shall proceed. Yeah, as I say, the art style in this game, it goes for that 90s feel, but the problem is, Sega didn't want to go for the Mega Drive. They didn't want the stiffness of the Mega Drive, and they didn't want the 3D of the Saturn. So what they did, they compromised, and they practically said, hey, you know what? We're gonna go in between. And that's exactly what they did. I mean, the pixel art in this game is just gorgeous. Like, it's utterly gorgeous, and I don't think I could stress that enough. To say this was based off of a game from practically, let's say 1993, yeah, or 1994, because that's when Sonic the Hedgehog 3 came out. It was practically based around that, and the fact that they can keep that going. Oh, we're gonna get the glitch. Yeah, we get the glitch. The fact that we keep getting this type of game is amazing, because, as I say, nostalgia seems to be a huge thing nowadays, like, with kids and mainly adults as well. Because, say, for example, the Crash Bandicoot series, they see the characters that they love back then, and they see them get remastered, and they're just as appealing as they were back then. I don't know why I just did that. So, I think, with the art style with this game, pixel art is definitely a way to go. I personally, I've seen games that have a hand-drawn style instead of pixel or CG created, and I love that style of game. I cannot praise it enough to the world. But pixel art is definitely another way to go, especially with the technology we have nowadays. We can make them look so beautiful. As I say, this game originally came out in 2017. No, it didn't. It came out in spring 2018. There we go. What did it? Oh, I don't remember. It's been, let's just say, it's been a good few years. I think it's 2017. Yes, it was 2017, because, yes, no, I do remember that. And, considering people at Sega are still putting out these types of games, and the art style is just as how we remembered it, just looking a heck of a lot better, let's be honest. I mean, you compare this to Sonic 2, for example, from 1992, and you know, you'll see differences, but you'll also see similarities as well. The reason I bring up Sonic 2 is because this level is from Sonic 2, if you didn't know that already, which is totally fine if you didn't. But yes, as I say, this game is utterly amazing. Now, as I say, because this is nostalgic, if you're not a Sonic fan to begin with, or you don't understand many things about the Sonic franchise, then you won't understand many of these. You'll just think, oh, that's something new, that's something new. Is it stable in the series? You wouldn't think that any of this meant anything. But as a Sonic fan myself, I can honestly say this is probably one of the best things Sega has ever put out. Right, this is, back then, actually still, to this day, this is the highest grossing Sonic game, the highest acclaimed Sonic game in years. Like, they're saying before, like, this is the best Sonic game since Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast, should I say, because Sonic Adventure 2 Battle was okay, but it wasn't as good as this Dreamcast version, and I'm not going to get into that today. But still, they're saying this is some of the best, and the main reason why is because they didn't work on this themselves. They didn't get Sonic Team to work on this. They got a team of fan devs, and you know, I think that's something Sega's really, really good at. It's working with the fans, for the fans, because you have the people like Nintendo. There was a Super Mario 64 HD remake, just like a little side project in the works good couple of years ago, and they took it down, and they claimed copyright and everything, and that's something Sega doesn't do, because you type in Sonic the Hedgehog fan games, and there are some of the most amazing Sonic games you'll ever find on the internet, or in general. So, the fact that Sega are willing to do that with their fans to get the best high quality game is incredible. And I think that kind of translates into this game as well. I'm sorry, I'm reading what I need to talk about off a list. But yeah, I think I also, yeah, it's mainly the art style for this has inspired my game. Because it's just so smooth and it's so vibrant. And I don't mean the pixel art, because I want to go for a hand-drawn. As I mentioned earlier, I love that type of art. I love that type of game where they take hand-drawn animation and they make it into a game. I love that type of thing. But when I talk about this game inspiring me, I mean the colors. Oh my Jesus. I'm sorry, this game looks gorgeous and it sounds gorgeous. You probably can't hear the music over my voice, but the music for this game is phenomenal. I mean, the composer actually won Best OST of 2017, and that's incredible. I mean, Sonic music has always been good, but jeez, this game takes everything to the next level. That's all I can say on that part. And being a music student in the past, I can honestly say it is correct. Like, the remixes are incredible, and they keep true to how they used to be and add flares onto things, and that applies with the stage as well. The stages aren't the original stages. For example, this is not the original Chemical Plant Zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. The first act was, but so was Green Hill. That was the original, and all these stages are taken from past Sonic games for the history, and they are all the same stages on the first act, and then they change it all up. And I think that's what fans really, really wanted. They wanted a brand new classic Sonic game that would change up the formula just a bit to be interesting and fun. And Sega do that. They fire on all cylinders when it comes to Sonic Mania. This was a project that everybody wanted, and Sega listened to the fans and they realized, okay, we're gonna have to do this just to make them happy, and it paid off. The best Sonic game in 15 years is this, and it's incredible. Shame they can't do that with the Sonic Adventure series, you know what I mean? I mean, people keep asking for Sonic Adventure 3, we don't get Sonic Adventure 3, which is quite sad. But, yeah, there you go. Sonic Mania is just one of those games where I will keep coming to. I will keep coming back to it. As you saw from the save files, I have every single save file completed, all maxed out to 99 lives, and collected every single Chaos Emerald. So if anything, I may be a fan, But if the game is not good, I will not play it. Or if I do not enjoy it, then I won't play it. One of the biggest examples of that being Sonic Forces for the PS4. The game, you know, I don't like the game. And that's okay, because like, obviously there are going to be some games you can't please every single fan, and that's something Sega have had to learn in the past. It's just something that's had to happen. And it's a shame, don't get me wrong, it's a shame that you can't please everybody, but there you go, that's just audience for you, isn't it? It's like, it's got to be one or the other, you know? You can't please everybody, and it's a shame, I know, and I feel so bad for Sega, because they have tried so very hard to make everybody happy. For example, again, in Sonic Forces, that may have been a better game to talk about, but Sonic Forces, they tried to appeal to everybody. They had modern Sonic and they had classic Sonic, so they had 3D stages and they had 2D stages. The 2D stages were probably some of the worst in Sonic history. And again, I like classic Sonic. As you can see, I'm playing classic Sonic. But it just got to the point where classic Sonic is stale now. And people don't want it. And it's a shame, because as I say, classic Sonic is a good character. But it's just they need to realise that enough is enough. You know? Come on, Sega. You know? But yeah. As for this franchise in general, though, I feel that this franchise has a lot to offer. And it gets ridiculed so much for being Sonic, and it's a shame, because Sonic has some genuinely good games and good character development. I mean, kids nowadays, they find Sonic very, very appealing, and it's not hard to see why. He is a rebel, he is against you know, he's against bad guys, he's destroying robots, he goes fast, and that's something I think kids can really appreciate nowadays. Speed, especially with games such as I say, they're into their racing games nowadays. That's something that kind of Sonic emphasizes on, the racing genre. But yeah, I think Sega just needs to take a step back, listen to the fans again, and maybe we can come up with a decent, really, really decent product. This franchise in general, I feel they need to stick to one formula. We've got so many versions of Sonic over the years. We've got Classic Sonic, which is this, Modern Sonic, which is from Sonic Generations, Adventure Sonic from Sonic Adventure, Boom Sonic from Sonic Boom, but we don't talk about that. And the most recent version of Sonic, Movie Sonic, from the Sonic and coming soon to cinemas in 2022, just saying. But yeah, this franchise has so much to offer, but I feel that Sega just need to step back and they need to just chill. Like, okay, what do we want to do? Listening to the fans isn't always the best idea, but in Sonic's case, it has proven to work on a several number of occasions. For example, as I say, Sonic Mania, they listen to the fans, look what we got. We got a really, really good game that not just fans of the series will enjoy, nor like the average gamer would enjoy this as well. And the Sonic movie, for example, as I say, Sonic, we all know the Sonic redesign scandal. It was disgusting and atrocious. I cannot say anything because it's on the back of my bag, but you know, I do that for the lols. But Sega, you know, the fans know what they know what Sonic they want, and if Sega wants to keep their market, they've got to listen to the fans. Paramount, as I say, the original design of Sonic was the worst thing I have ever seen in my entire life, and that's no exaggeration. And they listened to the fans, and we got one of the best looking video game movies of all time. And Sonic did win best video game movie of all time, which is incredible, because let's be honest, Sonic doesn't win best of video game for much. And yeah, I think Sega just needs to listen to the fans. Like, I think that's what this franchise needs. They need one true Sonic that people of all ages can enjoy. Whether that be modern Sonic, classic Sonic, or movie Sonic, which I'm hoping is movie Sonic, because I do like my movie Sonic. Oh, I don't know how to play this game. I'm joking, obviously. But yeah, I think that's something the franchise needs to do. As I said, I think when it comes to my game, Project Resistance, I feel that the art style is definitely, the vibrant colors is definitely something I want to go across and take inspiration from. But it was also the speed. As I say, my project consists of a wolf, and wolves can be fast. Trust me, they can be fast. But they can also be stealthy, and I think that the speed is not going to be as fast. I'm going to say it's going to be the same speed as Knuckles, because Knuckles and Sonic, they're not all the same speed. They have different speed abilities. As I say, Sonic's the fastest, because, well, you know, he's the fastest thing alive. Tails can jump higher, but Knuckles is all around, like, he's slower, can't jump as high. But, yeah, I think I kind of want to go for Knuckles' speed. As I say, it's not too fast, but then again, it's not too slow either. It's not Mario slow, but it's not Sonic fast either. So it kind of gives a mix between both. And I think I could really work for my game, because I want to be fast, but I want to be stealthy. I want people to be fast. Like, I want people to have speed as one of their things. I think also, like, one of the biggest things of my character's design was Sonic, because I think people find characters and animal characters appealing. They find it's very intriguing and everything. But I want to give mine a bit of attitude, because, you know, I don't want it to be all cutesy. I want it to have spark. I want it to have its own personality. And that's why I'm kind of taking inspiration for Sonic, because before Sonic, you know, everybody was like, oh, yes, we've got to save the princess and stuff like that. And then Sonic came along and he was like, hey, I'm too cool for school and stuff like that, you know? And that's something I want to do with Winter. You know, he's going to be good, and he's going to have a good heart, and he's going to be the hero, obviously, but he's also going to have an edge. Because, I'm sorry, wolves aren't cuddly creatures at all. But yeah, I think that's pretty much what I want for my game. I want it to have the appeal of the Sonic franchise, which isn't cutesy, but it's definitely not levels of 18 plus, you know? But yeah, I think that's about it. That is everything I think the franchise could do better. I could go into a heck of a lot more detail, but I'd be here for 2 hours. But that's pretty much the basic of what I think about this franchise, what I think it can do better, and what it's done to inspire my game. I will be putting this in my reflective journal as soon as possible. And that is my take on the Sonic franchise and my project, Project Resistance.